Hi guys, welcome back. It's LSP, and this is day 7 of my £150 to 10k challenge. I had a terrible headache yesterday, really bad. I've suffered with migraines my whole life, so in the wee hours of the morning, I think it was about 3:20 GMT, or 20 past 3 in the morning. I was in a really bad way, to be fair, so I kind of woke up and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna try and sleep it off. And I feel a little bit better now, but I'm very dizzy. But I'm not scripting these videos, guys. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to edit them and make them amazing or make them look like something that they're not. I want to journal everything, the way I feel, the process that I'm going through, the ups, the downs, because I think it's important. We're not always going to feel great. We're not always going to make money, and I want all of that to be reflected in the entire process. So what did I do today? I mean, we obviously had, I missed all of this, to be fair. I missed the whole cable move. I missed the whole euro move. I mean, everything moved today, basically, and I missed it all. Except for this little section here, and it looks like a mess. And if you look down here at the account history, you'll see all the trades that I took on the 24th, which is today. I had a 324 loss, a 251 loss, a 288 loss, a 625 loss, and then a £19 profit. Now, I want to explain why. Yeah. If you look at the progressive size, I started with 10, 10, 30, and then I went to a 50, and I went to a 50. There's a reason for this, okay? I didn't just willy-nilly try and average into cable because it's been going up and it has to come down, or because I believe that because it's been going up for so long, there's just no way. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to pick a top at all. What I was doing was, if we look at the weekly, and I've mentioned this many times in many videos that I've done. We're coming up into this consolidation area, okay, and mainly this candle, this green candle, all right, and I'm going to mark this candle off with just a shade or a rectangle or whatever, okay, so you understand what I'm getting at. If I zoom in, okay, this Brexit candle there's a lot of inefficiency in this. It just dropped, okay, and then obviously this is efficient price action. It's going up and down. It's working price. Up and down, and pairing orders and so on. This is very inefficient. I mean, it literally spiked up, spiked down, and that was pretty much done. And we've pretty much filled the inefficiency. We've gone all the way back up now to where we're at. Okay, and this is where I was trying to take a short for when you have extended moves like this. And if you look at the daily, you'll see what I'm getting at. Like this is a very strong up candle. When you have extended moves like this, a small amount of movement on that particular day, in terms like in this case today, is a good 20, 30 pips, 40 pips. You know what I mean? And I'm a scalper by nature. That's just how I am. You know what I mean? And there was an opportunity for me to get into this and try and take out 20, 30 pips. So I've got to drop down to a 5 minute so I can show you. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit just to kind of give you an idea of what this was all about. So you can see we're kind of approaching that area. All right. So I jumped in with a 10. With a micro lot or 0.10, and then I did another 0.10, and it got to a point where it just wasn't giving excuse me, it just wasn't giving me what I wanted, so I exited all of the trades, the first 3, right? So the 10, the 10, and the 30. Then I opted to do a half a lot, okay. And remember, like I said, I've said this before, this is a spread betting account, okay, so the sizes are different in terms of their pip value. But I took a 50 with a standard stop, meaning it was a hard stop. So basically I got in with a half lot, put my stop in, and I got stopped out. Then I did a what would have been, what we're talking now, 1, 2, 3, so that was one trade. Okay, a 10, a 10, and a 30. That's my one trade. That's my second trade, and then this is my third trade. All right, and again, I got in and I put a very tight stop on this. I don't know if the stop's in. It should have been. Where is it? I entered at 37 and I put a stop. Oh, it's because I moved the stop down. The stop was at 40. No. The stop was at what's the stop at? If I remember, the stop was at 40. 47, either 45 or 47. It's a really tight stop basically. And then, as you can see, once it started to move in favour, I put my stop to break even. And if I remember, I think it was about 37 pips I got on this. Yeah, 37 pips. and I'm happy with that. Obviously, took the profit. Pretty much a null day, really. I mean, if you look at the balance, I mean, I'm up about £4 on the day. It's nothing. Do you know what I mean? And that's not to say that if I was awake or if I, was okay and I didn't have a headache and that I would have got all of this. I don't know. I may have taken a small scalp in this. It's quite easy. It's quite an easy trade. You can see it's going to go. It's obvious. This was the price. This is the area that that's drawing price. This is where price was going to inevitably go. And we have this nice down move, rejection. Small move down, and then pretty much anywhere in here, you can get long anywhere in here. Okay, on the lower time frames. For at least 20-30 pips. So I mean, all of this, I've never claimed, and I'm going to say this right now. If you ever see me open a trade in this entire challenge where I'm over 50 to 60 pips, that's rare for me. I mean, it's very rare. I'm a scalper. You'll see anyway. You'll see as we progress. You'll see. I'm in and out of trades very quickly. Do you know what I mean? I can't. I don't know how else to say it. 20 plus years of trading. I've never been able to hold trades, never. The only trade that I ever held was a trade when I was very young. My brother had to open the account for me because I was only 16 years old, going into my 17th year. We opened a trade on Cisco and it just tanked. And we stayed in the trade for over 2 years because we were new, we had no idea what we were doing, and we were just insistent that it was going to go back, which it eventually did, and we got out at break even, and it was just like a complete waste of 2 years. But I'm sure there's many people that can relate to that story. But this was my day, day 7. It's been pretty much a flat day. You know what I mean? I banked a tiny amount of profit. Nothing major. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm going to have a quick rundown tonight when the market closes. It's 9 o'clock now, so let's just give it till 10. See the daily candle close, see where we're at, and then I'll assess. And see, where we're supposed to go, or where I think price is going to go from there. And if there's something that I can take tomorrow, then I'll take it. If not, then I won't. But yeah, so that's me done. I apologise if I sound like I'm all over the place in this video, but like I said, my head's a little bit fuzzy. And I will catch up with you guys day 8. Alright guys, so all the best, have a great evening, and I'll speak to you soon. LSP out.